Ready for a court fight for independence from Baton Rouge. This after the city voted 3 years ago to become its own city. NBC Local 33's Rachel Riley joins us live from the courthouse downtown where all of this will go down. Hey, Rachel.
A week-long court case is going to be coming next week on Monday. The court will decide if St. George will be able to provide specific services and resources as well as the incorporation and if it'll have any harmful effects to the surrounding areas.
Believe it or not, after 2.5 years from an election where we approved incorporation, we finally have our day in trial.
In 2019, the people of St. George voted to make the southeast part of East Baton Rouge its own city with potentially 86,000 residents. Baton Rouge Mayor Sharon Western Broome filed a lawsuit to stop their plans. Andrew Merle is the spokesman for St. George. He says the taxpayers in that area will have to pay for the defense.
You sue the incorporators on the petition. So unfortunately, those two guys, punished for all their hard work, are the ones that bear the brunt and the legal cost, and it's supported by donations from primarily St. George citizens to fund our defense.
The trial is to determine if neighboring communities would be impacted by the changes and if the city has the resources and services necessary for a city in a timely manner.
They're going to be weighing a lot of evidence, possibly 40 to 50 witnesses per side. This will be a massive, that appeals court's got a yeoman's effort before them.
St. George is preparing for interim governments and districts if the trial goes in their favor.
Under the Larson Act, we're going to have a mayor, we're going to have 5 city council members, 3 from specific districts, 2 at large. That process to define those districts is starting now. And again, we want commentary.
Merle says they're gearing up for the long haul, and again, court will start on Monday at 9:30 here at the 19th Judicial District Court. From Baton Rouge, Rachel Riley, NBC Local 33 News.
All right, thank you, Rachel, for that tonight. Well, lawmakers are getting ready